Our students, this is the 12th part of our second semester's second one-act play, The Dear Departed, which is written by Stanley Cotton. So open your books, page number 145. On this page number, first line, first dialogue. Now listen carefully. Mrs. Slater, well, amazed. Amazed it means, look at the board. Greatly surprised. I don't know when Mrs. Jordan said to Mrs. Slater that the old person promised my son Jimmy to give his gold watch to Jimmy. So after hearing that, Mrs. Slater was greatly surprised, and in that surprisedness she said that I don't know about that promise. Well, anyhow, whatever. There's his insurance money. After that he said that there is his insurance money and we should discuss about that. Have you got the receipt of for the premium he paid this morning? So after that Ben said to Mrs. Slater, have you got a receipt of that premium? Premium it means the money paid of insurance. The premium he paid in the morning. Then Mrs. Slater, I have not seen it. Then Victoria, a small girl child of Mrs. Slater, jumps up from the sofa and comes behind the table. She comes behind the table from the sofa. And Victoria, mother, I don't think Grandpa went to pay his insurance this morning. Then Victoria said to Mrs. Slater, her mother, that mother, I don't think Grandpa went to insurance office to pay his money this morning. Mrs. Slater, he went out. Mrs. Slater said to Victoria, no child, Grandpa went out of house to pay that insurance money. Then Victoria said, yes, but he didn't go into the town. Victoria said, yes, he went out of our house, but he didn't go to the town place there to pay insurance money. He made old Mr. Tattersall down the street. Grandpa only made the old Tattersall person there on the street, and they went up part St. Philip's Church, and after that both those old people went to St. Philip's Church. Mrs. Slater, to the ring, O bell, I will be bound. So she said that to the ring, O bell, I shall be bound. After that Ben said, the ring, O bell? What do you mean by ring, O bell? Mrs. Slater, that public house that John Shaw's widow keeps. Widow it means any lady's husband is dead, so that lady is called widow. He is always hanging about there. Mrs. Slater said, we are talking about the public house where John Schrock's widow keeps that public house and always hanging about there. It means wander here and there in that place. Oh, if he hasn't paid it, Ben? And after that Mrs. Slater said, Ben, if he hasn't paid money for the insurance policy, so what? Do you think he hasn't paid it? And after that Mrs. Slater asked Ben that, do you think he has paid money, insurance money of this month? Was it overdue? Overdue it means more than due. So due it means have to pay, particularly money. We should think it it was overdue. And after that, Mrs. Slater said that we should think it was overdue. It is going to be more that we have to pay about the insurance policy if he hasn't paid in this morning. Mrs. Jordan, something tell me he he has not paid it. I have a warning. I know it. He has not paid it. Then Mrs. Jordan said that I am having some kind of warning from my inside that the old person haven't paid the insurance money this morning. Ben, the drunken old beggar. Then Ben said about that the old person was a drunken person, always like to drink liquor, and that was a beggar person. It means that person didn't have any kind of property or money. Mrs. Jordan, he has done it on purpose, just to annoy us. Annoy it means destroy. He just did this to disturb us after his death. Then Mrs. Slater, after all I have done for him, having to put up with him in the house these 3 years, it's nothing sort of swindling. Swindle, it means to cheat. So Mrs. Slater said that from last 3 years he has been living in this house with us, and we haven't seen any kind of cheating activities or behavior he did in those last 3 years. Then Mrs. Jordan, I had to put up with him for 5 years. Then Mrs. Jordan said that you lived only 3 years with that old person, but I had lived 5 years with that old person. Mrs. Slater, and you were trying to turn him over to us all the time, and therefore Mrs. Slater said that therefore you were trying to turn that person towards to live with us, therefore you were trying to force that person to live with us. Henry, but we don't know for certain it means definite. Certain that he is not paid the premium. So after that Henry said that we are not certain, we are not definite, we cannot tell it firmly that he hasn't paid the premium of that insurance policy in this morning, because we don't have any kind of proof. So students, in this way this part ends here. We are going to stop here. Have a good day to all of you. Thank you very much.